Welcome
Hey!
to Happy Hour. I'm Sam Staskell, and I'm with eXp Realty, and we're just having a happy hour tonight to just have a little fun and give you some fall home maintenance tips along the way. So joining me are my coworkers. If you guys want to introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Alyssa Miles with eXp Realty.
I'm Elizabeth Schneider with eXp Realty.
And missing tonight is Jacob Helmrich. I always get his name wrong. He
with
had to cancel
eXp
at the last
Realty
minute.
as well.
Yeah.
We're all eXp Realty fanatics.
All right, stop trying to sell. No. All right, so happy hour tonight. I am drinking. For those of you that might be watching and you're not in Wisconsin, this is local to Wisconsin. I got to find my camera. So this is Spotted Cow, made in New Glarus, Wisconsin. You can only get it in Wisconsin. So if you want some, you got to come see me. And Alyssa, I've been giving her shit about this all night. What are you drinking, Alyssa?
I am drinking my lovely Grey Goose vodka with a little bit of nice garnish to make it look nice. Strawberries.
That girl is drinking straight vodka. Don't let her fool you.
No, I don't, guys. I don't. I stopped at the gas station and honestly should have got cranberry because cranberry and Grey Goose is my go-to. But for a backup, when I can't handle it, because you are definitely going to see my face that's too strong.
Okay. All right. And then Elizabeth has.
I have a pineapple seltzer from Sato Sioux TG out of Iowa.
Nice.
I don't like that seltzer stuff.
I don't either.
I'm not usually a fan either, but this one's pretty good. So we'll take it.
I've tried because I wanted it because it's like classy to drink water that's spiked, I guess. But I can't drink wine either. So
depends on what kind it is, honestly. I like Moscatos, sweet wines.
The cheaper the better for me. I found. What's that? What is it? The one
Barefoot.
No, I can't even take that stuff. That's gross.
That's cheap. You said the cheaper the better.
No, it's like
what I go with the cheapest. What do you
want? I can drink. Somebody just said to put some vodka in it. I think she's talking to you, Elizabeth. Put some vodka in your seltzer, or do you want Alyssa to put some vodka in her vodka because she doesn't have any juice?
All I had was either water or almond milk, and I just went with the garnish for the strawberries in the vodka.
That would have been really bad.
Yeah.
I can't think of what that wine is that I like. You get it at Walmart. It's like $9 for the big bottle.
You sure it's not the box wine?
No, it's not. Let me tell you, I went to college I love Boone's Farm. Somebody just put Boone's Farm. That's what I started drinking on when I was growing up, was Boone's Farm. Anyway, that's how old I am. These two are both like, what the hell's Boone's Farm?
I know what it is.
Okay. It's like the cheapest shit you could get when you weren't allowed to drink.
Yeah.
Laura says a little vodka on vodka works. What are you drinking, Laura?
Too far.
Stella Rosa. That must be a
yummy
wine.
Yes, that is pretty good.
What's Bully Hill, Laura? Is that a wine? Somebody is me. Oh, it must have been because I said vodka on vodka. Anyway, I'll think of that like midway, and then I'll blurt out what that wine is called. Manhattans. I've never had a Manhattan. Is that like a martini kind of? Is it?
I don't know.
I like Cosmopolitans. Those are good.
Is that vodka?
Probably. Are you not a vodka girl?
Vodka was one of the first hard liquors I ever drank when I was like, I remember this very well. And if my dad's watching, he's going to be pissed. But in high school, I mixed, I was 21 in high school. I mixed
you were 21. Let's make that official.
With fruit punch. And I heaved and heaved and heaved. And the next morning, I grew up in Iowa, but my family is from Wisconsin. So every weekend we came to Wisconsin. So it took about an hour and a half to get where we were going. And the next morning, I remember trying to hide it from my mom how freaking hungover I was. And I was so sick. I was laid across the back seat. Like, I was sick. She wouldn't let me stay home alone because, God forbid I might get into some trouble, which she's probably right. But I remember her going through the bank drive-through and me puking in a bucket in the back seat.
Oh no!
Wow.
Because I had too much vodka, and I have not touched vodka literally since then because I didn't know what I was doing, and mixing vodka and fruit punch was not my smartest idea.
I had a friend that did Kool-Aid and Grey Goose, right? And I'm like, that is way too sweet. Way too sweet. I need to have the bitter on top of the bitter.
Yeah. Like, I've gone to like, I always think that I'm like this beer connoisseur, like I can go to a brewery and I can handle it, but that shit is nasty. I'm about 20 minutes from Dubuque, me and Alyssa are. And there's a couple of breweries down there that I've gone to with my boyfriend, and most of them are IPAs, which I don't know how anybody can drink more than the little flight glass of, they're like this big, those flight glasses when you buy a flight at a brewery, of what tastes like grapefruit juice. That's what all the IPAs are, and I don't know how anybody drinks more than that.
One of my bad experience alcohol would be Bombay dry gin. Horrible.
Boy, girl, you are hardcore for your age. Gin?
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know how often we do virtual happy hours. Well, Karen, how often do you want us to do?
Yes, we can do them more often, Karen. This is actually the first.
We'll see if she answers. Moscow Mule. No, those, I've never had one, but I'm always curious about them because their glasses look so cute.
Don't they though?
They are good.
And I saw Target has the glasses. I think it's Joanna Gaines has the copper mule things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's just offer up some. We're going to see if you get, how often, I'm asking anybody that's watching, would you want to do a virtual happy hour? And would anyone ever want to join us on screen for a happy hour?
That would be a great idea. Whoever's not shy, go ahead.
Right.
There's no judgment. It's just all fun and laughs and games.
And now I'm getting all kinds of drink ideas because there's a lot of people that like vodka cranberry. I may have to try that, but I'm really not liking vodka. One thing I hate worse than vodka is Jim Beam. And that's because I puked that one in college really bad. But that's a story for another time. I can't give away all my secrets.
No.
Yeah. Especially since if my parents are watching and they help pay for college, they might be a little pissed. All right.
You walked away with a degree, right? So
yeah, I did. Amazingly, I passed with flying colors. I mean, it wasn't even shocking, but I don't know. Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I went to a 4-year school and I loved all my roommates. I'm not talking bad about them, but I was amazed by the number of people that didn't make it through the first semester. Because they had so much fun partying that they never bothered to go to class. So at least I was a functioning alcoholic then. I made it to all my classes, almost all of them. So
and you knew what your priorities were. So
my priority was the party and the
class.
class.
I mean, but you still got the degree.
But I still got the degree. Yeah. Oh, I have so many stories.
You just paid the consequences. It's fine.
It was rough. It was rough. That's why I went to a private Catholic college, and this is way off subject, but I wasn't brought up with religion. I think I've said this before. So I was taught by a lot of nuns at this Catholic college, right? Who were the coolest, sweetest ladies ever. But there was this one nun, and I can't remember her name, but I loved her class because every day she was like, let's just go outside and appreciate nature for the next 15, 20 minutes and walk around. I'm like, thank God, because I'm hungover and I need some fresh air. But anyway, enough about me. I can talk forever. You know me. So let's do some quick home maintenance tips for fall. So we'll kind of go 1, 1, 1. We'll each give one for right now. So my home maintenance tip is to clean your gutters every fall before winter. All the leaves and all those little whirligigs that plug them, the majority of issues with basements come from water falling along the basement wall. So whether that's the majority or not, I might have just made that up, but it's an issue. So you want to clean your gutters to make sure that the water can flow freely through there and not get caught up. And as well as your gutters and downspouts should go, like 6 feet, I think it is, away from your foundation. So if you have to add a black tube before winter and make sure it's free of leaves and everything else all year round to keep the water from your foundation. So that's my tip for this time of year. How about you, Alyssa?
My tip is store your lawn chairs or your lawn chair seat covers. That is a major one that a lot of people forget. And there's a lot of wear and tear, and damage that the winters do on those seat covers or lawn chairs, or they blow away or whatever.
And that's why I don't have patio furniture, because I'm too lazy to bring them in and out.
Another great thing, instead of bringing them in and out, you just have a storage box right there that you can lock up. So every time that it rains or it snows, just open that empty storage box. Enough room for those seat covers. That's why it's got to be empty and nothing else in there, right? Don't store any random other things in there.
I'm amazed at the number of people that actually do it. They do. They take it. My neighbor sneakers in and out. I don't.
It's a lot of work, honestly, because, randomly it'll rain, and all that rain and debris and the pollution of the air and everything does so much wear and tear on those seat covers. And honestly, they're pricey. And I'm a cheapskate. I like to buy one thing and then make it last for a long time, unless I really, really have to buy another.
All right. Elizabeth. So what is Elizabeth's tip?
Insulate your pipes, especially if they're exposed. And you can use heat tape to keep them warm so your pipes don't freeze through the winter.
Is that your tip or your husband's?
No, that's my tip. That's on my agenda here, Sam.
So Elizabeth, just a little bit about Elizabeth. Elizabeth got her license in March. Okay, so she got her license in March. So when I told her that we were going to get together and have a happy hour and offer tips, I swear to God, this girl wrote a report card or like a book report. She shows up with paperwork. I'm like, what is that? Because anybody that knows me, that I'm never prepared for anything and I just wing it. Are you seriously going to sit there and just take a drink of vodka and then a drink of Bud Light? I think you're you might be a closet alcoholic or something. Do we need to have a happy hour intervention for Alyssa?
No, obviously I'm not a closet alcoholic. Don't judge me.
I'm not. It
was a hard day.
Next minute, there's a drink of your Bud Light. Is that to wash down the vodka? Is that your chaser?
It's rough alone. I can't do it alone.
All right.
Wait, Sam, I was going to say something that was actually my husband's tip. Is there's a thing that is called night watch. So if you're gone or on vacation, it triggers a light in your home for somebody who's checking in on it that says, hey, the temperature dropped to below 40 degrees and somebody needs to come into my house. No, it's actually just a lamp.
Oh.
So it just turns the light on when it gets below a certain temperature level and indicates to whoever's checking on your home that, hey, you need to come into my house and check my temperature so my pipes don't freeze.
Oh, so do you have to set up what temperature it comes on at, or is that just, you don't know because it was your husband?
I'm not 100% sure, but
it's not
I would assume that you set it to
your book report.
Wherever you want to. No, not on my book report. Sorry. Failed.
No. Oh no.
I've never heard of that though. It's called the night watch.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Everett says big shot of Fireball and Bud Light the rest of the night. Fireball is the starter kit to get you where you need.
I cannot handle Fireball.
He just
I
figured
cannot.
To get you where you need.
That is one drink I just cannot handle. It tastes so much like cough syrup to me, and you get that cinnamon. I
don't think it tastes like cough syrup.
Well, I don't know. You know, I'm the alcoholic over here. Right? So
just tonight.
Just tonight. Yeah, just tonight.
Just tonight.
She was pretty happy about our happy hour.
That I don't. Guys, whoever's watching this, I really do not drink.
She's not. She's got 2 little ones, and she doesn't have them tonight, which is why she's like hitting it pretty hard.
I'm not hitting it hard.
Someone should check on her in like an hour.
All right, I won't give you any more shit. Just I don't know very many girls that show up with just vodka.
Hey, I'm one of those girls now.
Yeah, although one of my best friends in high school, she used to walk around with a bottle of Everclear and just drink pulls.
Okay, so you're judging me right now off of my Grey Goose and strawberries? And your friend had Everclear?
Yes. At our senior party, you know, because we were 21, she walked around with a bottle of Everclear and a case of beer. She'd already passed out once before the party started.
How many times did she pass out that night? Round 2. I
still laugh about that though.
And nap a little bit. Let me get this sip of Everclear. It'll give me a boost of energy.
Yeah. That's how much I've aged. Now I drink a half a beer. Half a beer.
What?
That's me. Well, okay, tonight maybe 2.
Okay. There we go.
That's like, it's not even light beer.
I was going to say, just remember you're live and your boyfriend's probably like watching this and you're confessing all your deep, dark secrets that you dump out your beer.
He never watches
probably
anything
sitting on the recliner watching TV.
Right.
Typical man status.
Yeah. Like my daughter one day, she comes out, she goes, "What number of beer is that?" I said, "This is my first one." She comes out like an hour later. "Geez, how many beers have you had?" I'm like, "This is still my first one."
This is still the same one.
All right. So home maintenance tip number 2. I'll go. Then you guys can each go. Just wait. Fireball, apple cider, and cream soda makes a good drink in a solo cup. Huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, not only does he begin his night with Fireball, he also adds apple cider. Now, is it like, oh no, it's called apple pie, that other drink. It's not apple cider, it's apple pie.
That's pretty good. I like that.
All the alcohol, so Fireball, apple cider, and cream soda. Why would you think to add cream soda to that? Is that like, who does that? Is that for like vanilla flavoring? I don't know. All right, so homeowner tip number 2. Let's see. Oh, in the fall, you should also, while you're up there cleaning your gutters, you should inspect your roof for any missing shingles, any damage to your roof, soggy spots, anything that you can correct before the weight of the snow goes on top.
Definitely. That's a great one.
My kid just walked in.
So one for me is change your furnace filters. So that is a must do, because if you don't change your furnace filters, your furnace will overheat, which will essentially overwork the parts and everything. And that filter needs to be clean so your furnace works properly.
Now, before Elizabeth gives hers, I'm going to say I put the pressure on Elizabeth to ask her husband, who's in HVAC, to do a happy hour with us some night with some tips for maintaining your furnace. If we can talk him into it. I mean, he can bring alcohol.
Elizabeth, that's more on you. Wife.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
He's sitting in the other room.
Ignoring you right now. She just called me, but I don't hear nothing. Let me turn up the TV a little bit.
I asked if you would do it maybe if we provided a list of questions ahead of time.
Yeah.
And she would do that too.
Along with your furnace, making sure like the debris and stuff is away from your AC, and covering like your condensing units to protect it from damage throughout the winter as well.
Yep.
That's a
And
great
make
one.
sure all of your exhaust pipes are clear, especially all
Yes.
winter long, to avoid carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yes.
Yes. I was going to say something. I don't remember now. I was reading somebody else's comments. They said if you put cream soda on, it might give it a whipped cream flavor without the whipped cream. All right. Alyssa, where are you? Funny story about Alyssa here, because we logged on about 20 minutes early just so I could sit here and watch her wrestle with her green screen to try to get it set up. So
What is it? Just throw shade at Alyssa tonight? What is going on in this world?
I have to single out somebody to pick on.
Jeez Louise.
So Alyssa is
Elizabeth, you're next. Elizabeth, you're next.
Nope.
I don't know her. I don't know her well enough to give her
Exactly. I've been around long enough that
Perfect.
she's like, oh, I can throw shade at her. I know what she goes through. It's almost like me on a daily basis.
Yeah. So Alyssa's at home. We're all at home. Elizabeth has some nice wallpaper.
No,
She does
Sam,
not need
I
a green
stenciled
screen.
that.
Oh, you stenciled that? That's
You
paint.
did?
Stenciled that.
Look at that steady hand.
You go, girl.
It took a lot of time. It's time for a new paint job.
Well, it looks nice. I thought it was wallpaper.
That
No,
would be
that's it.
disappointing after all that work. And then you
Oh,
say
I
it's
know.
time for a new paint job. I'd be like,
I know. Then we got one wall on to the left that has a chalkboard on it, so it all just needs to be recorded.
What's that blue thing hanging on the chalkboard?
It looks like a medal. So
Your
I
other
think
shoulder.
one of your
Look
kids,
over your
if
other
you,
shoulder.
one of your kids got a medal, it looks like it.
Yeah, it's a gymnastics medal
Oh,
for my
okay.
daughter that she decided to hang there.
Me over here with niece and nephews that are in gymnastics and, soccer, I know what those medals look like. And you should too, Sam.
I'm not even going to tell you what it looked like from here. It's obviously way wrong.
Wait.
All right, now I just want to know.
Well,
Right.
it almost,
say it.
that's why I was like getting in close look, because it almost looks like a grenade on a string. I don't know.
It's like a big snowflake.
I know. You can see like the spikes on it. It kind of looks like a sun.
Yeah.
Okay. Hence a grenade kind of looks like that too.
A grenade does not look that. It's bigger.
It has bumps and uneven surfaces. It does. And everybody puts a ribbon on their grenade. I mean, duh.
Or why wouldn't you? Yeah, come on. It's common sense, right?
All right. I didn't say I was the brightest one here.
Oh, geez.
All right. How many? Let's do another home tip. I'm trying to think of what my.
This is why you take notes, Sam.
I know. Apparently, I can't wing it when I can't remember what I said I would talk about.
Because we're having too much fun. She's drinking too much that she's used to, and she forgot what all she thought.
I'm a whole beer ahead.
A whole beer, and she's working on her third one.
No, this is my second.
She's about to work her way to the third one.
No, I'm gonna nurse this one for. You can't see it, but like it's still full.
You got it half there.
Half
like
there, and that's
3/4.
I don't have anybody to run all the way upstairs to get me another one, so I have to make that last. Right? Oh, and I have my koozie. Where's my camera? Look at that. Look at that for my viral video. Yeah.
Did you make that?
That I didn't make. It was illustrated by a girl that watched my video. A woman, not a girl, a woman. I'm at heart. She made me a bunch of illustrations, and then I just had them put on koozies. This was one of the koozies I gave away at the Dairy Days parade this year.
Nice.
Yeah, the other day I was in a Zoom with our lender and Elizabeth, and I was trying to make wine tumblers, and it was not going well. I ended up scratching them all and decided to start over because they were they weren't great. Yeah,
I didn't think it looked that bad.
She has a Christina. You have my mug? Do you have she wrote me like a sled mug? Oops, this one. See if she answers. Nobody answered about how often they want to have happy hours. I guess they don't want to see us.
Maybe we're annoying them.
I am not annoying.
Oh,
Christina has my mug. I love you. Yes, that one, she says. Now you just need the other one. What was that? What was that? Was that your ringer?
No, it was just a video.
Did it just say she cheated on you, boo?
No. You're drinking way too much. Way too much, girl.
Everybody knows that I have.
No, it was this entrepreneur video on Facebook that just linked up on my phone, and it opened and it had noise.
So what Alyssa's saying is that I'm boring her and she's watching YouTube videos while we're having if I hear her correctly.
What Alyssa is saying that Sam's trying to read my mind is I'm not bored. I was actually trying to go on my phone to try to read the comments myself, but I ended up
see the
comments video instead of our video.
You can't see the comments?
I think.
Did you click on comments? Can you see those comments now?
Yeah.
All right. So Dawn wants one happy hour every week or every day. I can't do every day.
I can't do every day either.
Get together for that many times with vodka.
I am not an everyday drinker. And next time, I'm definitely gonna have cranberry juice. And I don't have any more beers, so this was my last beer, so if I don't have cranberry juice, I'm just SOL.
You can nurse it along just like me because the beer fridge is all the way upstairs. And my kids aren't trained well enough to know when to go get me one.
What about the dogs?
The dog keeps walking in like she owns the joint. We have French doors here on our basement family room. She just keeps coming in. She'll just like open the doors like, here I am.
Oh, I'm glad, Dawn.
Oh, so Dawn's watching this while she's at work. Sounds like my kind of girl. She says, very entertaining to get me through my 14-hour shift. 14-hour shift, are you a nurse? Where do you live, Dawn? We'll let her. We don't have to be quiet and wait for her. She'll respond. I have faith that she'll respond. So, did you think of another home maintenance tip?
All right. So here's a great one. It's not necessarily a home maintenance tip, but definitely a winter driving tip. So make a winter driving kit. So you never know, even if you have a brand new car, right? The way the world is right now, you could buy a brand new car and then something will go wrong with it. I had a couple friends that bought a brand new car. They don't have the part for it. The manufacturer isn't making the part and the car is undrivable. So always having a winter kit, such as ice, blankets.
You want ice? What?
It's not ice, salt.
Oh, what? Is that vodka? So you want them to pack ice?
Yeah, I want you guys to pack ice. That winter driving kit is
So we're gonna pack ice into our winter driving kit and store it all winter. Should we wrap that with the blanket or?
And then all of it can be drenched because you're going to be cold in the car. So why not add that moisture to the blanket from the ice? Oh, come on. That would be perfect.
I mean, I wasn't hearing shit. She did say ice, right?
Yeah.
You packed that with
Yeah,
ice.
definitely
you guys
said
all
ice.
heard it right. You know.
I didn't know if you meant in case
I
of
wasn't sure.
emergency or
All right. Let's
ice.
go on to the next one. Let's do salt because you're really throwing shade tonight. Salt, and I did it on myself. I set that one on. I set that up.
Why would you
But
have salt?
Salt, because just in case.
Just
Salt.
in case what? You're gonna make
Just in
like
case
a margarita or
traction
what?
for your tires, you get stuck on ice.
Really?
Gravel would be a
You
good
keep
one.
salt in your car?
Another tip: cat litter.
Wait,
Someone said
no,
cat litter.
back up. Do you keep salt in your car?
Yeah, I actually do. Not right now because I had to take it all out. But
You really
yes.
you keep salt in your car? I keep a shovel.
Yeah, I have a shovel. I have salt. I have 3 blankets.
And this is why she drinks vodka. She's super paranoid.
Guys, I have myself who's always cold and 2 kids. Like,
yeah.
And we have snacks. We have
The
water.
salt
We
just
have
threw me off. That's all. Just the
Yeah.
salt and the ice. The fact that
but
salt like you're gonna sit in there and make margaritas for your kids.
Maybe ice melts.
With the ice too. Come on. All we need is the limes.
We got a spammer on us here. I love this. I think I blocked this guy earlier today, but it didn't go through. Send me a request. Oh, I hate these things.
Spammer.
I had to block a bunch on my
Blanket,
Facebook.
salt, cat litter, shovel, jumper cables, food such as trail mix. Dawn, that is great. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say with the cat litter, but Sam over there. Wait, over there.
Wrong direction.
Rudely interrupted me.
So everybody
cat litter
salt in
actually
the
does
car?
have traction. They say cat litter really works well. I don't have cat litter in my car.
No, I asked if everybody keeps salt in their cars because I've never heard of keeping salt in your car. And Elizabeth's over there.
I'm a poor planner, apparently.
Yeah, me too. I have a blanket in there. I have to say that I think Alyssa is related to my mother because every time there's a snowstorm coming, I shit you not, she calls me, make sure you fill your bathtub full of water.
I'm glad.
And then go buy milk, sugar, and flour. Like, what the hell am I going to make with milk, sugar, and flour?
Are you making bread?
Oh yeah, and bread. Make sure you get milk, sugar, flour, and bread, and fill your bathtub with water.
Why are you
might
filling
ask
that?
why
So
you
if you
fill your
don't have
bathtub with
running water, you have that there?
Right, so you can dump buckets from your tub and flush your toilet. Bet
So
you didn't
she
know that,
lived
did
through
ya?
some days.
She grew up without indoor plumbing, so I don't know where she got the tub full of water from.
I don't either. I've never heard that one.
Obviously, you've never had to flush the toilet with a bucket of water. No?
Well, I think it was
actually
clogged bad one time, and we tried to
Flush it with a bucket of water.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks when it backfires, though.
Let's not talk about that right now. That's way too far.
Don says boots, glove, hats, and don't forget the eggs. Extra set of clothes. I'm lucky that, like today, I was standing outside and somebody walked by, and it's like, what was it, 36 degrees today? Alyssa, are you with us or you're not with us? Dawn's with us, and she's at work.
You're amazing.
What's your excuse?
Here's a tip from Everett. Close crawl space vents in the winter and make sure to clean out drier outside vents to prevent a fire. That's a good point, Everett. A lot of people clean their lint traps, but they don't clean where it goes all the way out of the house. I clean mine about once a year. Not very often. Yeah, that's another good tip. What else is there? Who else has one? Come on, Alyssa. Add to your list of shit.
No,
I love you. You know I like you. And I
can handle it.
And I only pick on people I like. I don't know.
And know that they can handle it.
I don't know Elizabeth well enough yet to pick on her. I'll get there though.
That's
I'll
fair.
get there. I've only known
Kim
Elizabeth
and I
for what, 2
mutually
weeks?
pick on each other all the time. So Yeah.
I only met Elizabeth 2 weeks ago or so I don't know her well enough to pick on her. I might offend her because I offend a lot of people. Apparently, by my duct tape on the stairs post that gave me so much shit on Facebook today.
I just want to make a comment off of what Everett stated. Cleaning out the dryer vents, that there may be, it could prevent fires. So this apartment that I used to live in, it had a shared dryer vent, right? A shared dryer, washer and dryer. So one day, early in the morning, we get a knock on the door from the police department and the fire department saying there's a fire down there in the shared washer and dryer laundry room. The whole thing engulfed, and there's storage down there, about 4 storage cupboards, and they had to get Midwest Restoration there just to clean everything up and then get it out there. It was horrible. You could see the flames coming out. So it is actually a big deal. It really is.
Same with I just learned this actually, and I don't know if I should be ashamed of that or not, but I always go to inspections with my clients anyway. And I found out that, they sell those plastic dryer hoses, they're like the accordion kind that you can move in and out, but you shouldn't be using those because you should have a metal one the first, I don't know, however many feet of the hose going out of your dryer because of the heat and because of fire risk. It actually gets called out on inspection if it's plastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like go off of this too, I just bought like an attachment for my drill to clean off the vent. It was like $17 on Amazon, so super inexpensive.
They have an attachment for that?
Yeah, it's just like a dish cleaning brush thing and then it has like a long flexible cord that hooks onto your drill, and then you just spin it out.
Oh, I think I've seen something like that when you watch DIY videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I took mine off to clean it like a year ago because my mom's a neat freak and she came over and was helping me. So she took it off because I was just not going to do it. But she took it off. And since then, it falls off constantly. And I can tell because I'll be upstairs. We live in a tri-level. So if somebody's doing laundry in the basement and if I could smell it in my kitchen, then I know the hose fell off again. Because I'm like, oh, it smells good in here. Oh, shit. It gives nice moisture to the air, but it's not so great in the summertime when it's really hot and it's blowing that in the air, but it smells nice. Oh, another one. Fireplace chimney and an open fireplace, make sure it's clear and clean, and also prevent fire from backdraft. Yes. And make sure that you close your flue or whatever when you're done using your fireplace. That's my tip, because otherwise cold air comes in.
Another great thing too is a lot of people forget with your tub, your sinks in the bathroom. Us women, we have a lot of hair. Well, some women do. Okay.
So, you mean we lose a lot of hair?
We do lose a lot of hair, and surprisingly, men do too. We all shed. So take one of those snakes. I think that's what it's called, drain snake. Put it down in there, and you will be surprised how much hair you get.
It's nasty thing ever.
It's nasty. It is really nasty.
My daughter's 17, and she just did her shower drain, and she's like, "Mom, you wouldn't believe what I pulled out of there." I'm like, "Yep, I know. It's the smelly.
The more frequently you do it, the less worse it'll be."
Yeah. So how often do you do yours?
Kind of often, like every 3 months.
Really? I only do mine when it quits draining.
That sounds about right.
It's a pretty big skunk by that point. With pulling that thing off like it's the most disgusting thing ever. And they always blame us women. Well, it's not just from our hair. I mean, I'm sure our hair is what starts it, but guys' hair adds on top of it.
Yep.
But we take the blame.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what other HVAC tips could you offer that Elizabeth? Your husband.
That's a question for him.
Okay, but you have a book report there. What do you got in your book report?
You already said clean the air filters and the vents.
Yes.
So we're good there. He already mentioned the fireplace, so we're good there.
touched your base.
His turn.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I love it.
I don't got anything else, okay?
Okay. You mentioned heat tape before.
Yeah.
And I don't know, do a lot of people use I'm only familiar with heat tapes from like mobile homes or cabins that don't have like a foundation.
Yeah, like doesn't have a heat source underneath the main building.
The main part.
Yeah.
What uses heat tape. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
We actually use one on our outdoor spigot through the winter too to just make sure that it stays open and doesn't freeze up.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But isn't heat tape kind of a fire hazard though?
Probably could be. I think that's with anything. It plugs in, so I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's fire hazard, frozen pipes, bursted pipes. I mean, you take your risk, I guess.
Yeah. That's I know when it gets below a certain temperature, my mom always calls again. Besides buying milk, flour, bread, and filling my tub with water, she'll also tell me to leave my faucet on just a trickle.
Yeah.
I don't ever listen.
And your cabinet's open.
Yes, I was just gonna say that when it gets the temperature gets a certain degree, open your cabinets so the heat stays on those pipes.
I mean, I've seen that done. I don't do it myself, but I'm like the worst agent ever. Like, you should do this and you should do that, but I don't do it. Like at the beginning of COVID, mom and dad kept saying, you need to stock up on food, and it was all choppy. Is that me? It's me?
You or it's everyone.
Well, that sucks. Anyway, I was going to say that she always tells me to stock up on canned goods, and I always say, I'll just come to your house. Why is that doing that? Just wait.
Is it me too?
Me?
It's us too.
I was going to say, because I'm on mute.
I think it's the program, honestly.
Well, we might have to end early because I can't stand that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
even when you were on mute and both of us were quiet, it was giving the feedback from you.
Where'd she go?
Maybe her phone died.
I don't know, but it's not crackling now, so maybe it was her. Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows?
So now I gotta pack myself a car kit. My mom always tells me that too. I'm just a horrible daughter.
Are you really gonna do it?
I have a blanket in my car.
That's good.
And then I like never wear a coat because I don't like the way they feel. Everett enjoyed our program. Thanks, Everett.
Oh.
See you next time.
Yes.
With all your drink tips and home improvement tips. I'll take all your drink tips because I'm clueless. Anyway, I keep a blanket in my car and a shovel. And during the winter, I usually throw in a coat because I never seem to have one on. Like I was walking around showing a property today in my short sleeve sweater. The guy's like, well, it's kind of cold. I can let you go now.
She always wears slip-on shoes.
I had boots on today. I didn't wear sandals.
What?
It's probably going to snow. I know.
Yeah. This really morning? Fun. No, only because it was snowing this morning when you left out, I bet. Other than that, it probably would have been a different story.
That's not enough to make me wear it. I knew I was going to be walking around outside for a while today, so I wore actual shoes, but my sandals will be back tomorrow.
But any other time, she wears sandals.
I know the inspector that I use, Jason, he's always like, and it never fails. Sam shows up with no coat and in sandals. My sister's on now. Hi, Sarah. She wants to know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Spotted Cow, and Alyssa's drinking straight vodka. Sorry, you missed me giving her so much shit.
A lot of shit.
How much vodka do you got left? Is it gone? Are you hammered yet? Oh, you hardly drank any. How much
Yeah,
Bud
I'm
Light
not
you
that
got?
alcoholic. I'm sipping on it.
I know you're not an alcoholic. I'm sorry. So much shit. But it's so much more fun when I can give somebody crap.
I know.
If I didn't give you crap, how boring would this have been?
Oh, it would have been so dry. You know it would have been dry. Nobody. What
Not as dry as your
excitement would have there
vodka.
been? None.
Oh, that's funny. Well, Elizabeth's phone must have died.
That's what I was thinking too.
Or maybe that's why it was all staticky. Maybe it was her. But well, so we only heard from one person that she wants it every day, happy hour every day, which she might be the closet alcoholic, or or once a week. I don't know. We'll have to discuss and decide how often we'll do it. My sister Sarah will have to join us next time. She's funny.
And then we can have 2 funny people on. 3 funny people. What about that? 2 funny people throwing shade at me.
Sounds like a plan.
And I'll throw the shade back.
You throw enough back at me. You do.
I'll join in. Yeah, I bet you would.
Christy says
and bring your drink along, Sarah.
She's not a big drinker either, so I don't know what she'll bring. Christy says we should have a happy hour monthly. I could probably do monthly.
Yeah, that sounds
I don't know
better.
if I could do it more frequent than that. And Dawn wants us to do it every Monday.
I don't know about every Monday. You know, Mondays are rough.
Yeah.
You need a little break sometimes.
I know.
I get that you need the entertainment, but life's hectic.
We can't handle it.
No. If I could, I would, but no.
Monday's like our busiest day. It's nuts.
Exactly.
But hopefully next time Jacob can join us.
Yeah, and then all you guys can meet Jacob. He's a great guy.
And then you can watch me give Jacob shit instead of Alyssa.
No. Don't let her fool you. She's gonna give both of us shit.
That's why I'm like the greatest person to work with ever.
Yeah, she just keeps it real. Keeping it real with Sam Staskell.
That's right. I gotta keep you on your toes. That's how I earn your respect, right? If I diss you enough, you'll respect me. Isn't that how that works? No, I think it is. All right. Well, I think we can wrap it up for tonight since we lost Elizabeth and it's been almost 50 minutes. So we almost made it to an hour. Maybe next time we'll make it to an hour.
Almost. We had some slight difficulties and
yeah, we'll work on it. But we will definitely try to do another virtual happy hour and I'll let you know on Facebook when that'll be. It'll be a surprise. Aww. Good night, Dawn.
Have a great night, Dawn.
Shift. That would really suck. 14 hours. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
At least we made some of it enjoyable. If you work until 9, you only have an hour and 10 minutes left.
It's if she only works till 9, though. I don't know. You see, I'm an old lady, so I usually go to bed at like.
Whoa!
I'm really ashamed to say this. Yeah, my son's over there 8 o'clock. But
and guys, she takes a nap during the day. Her morning nap.
That is not every day. I like my naps. Naps too.
She functions well if she takes her morning naps.
I can get pretty cranky.
She does get.
See, the problem is I can't sleep at night. Like I have insomnia, like so bad. I take so many pills to sleep that I still can't sleep. But it's like they hit me at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I can't wake up. So, hence why I end up taking a nap. But like I go to bed at 8 o'clock, but I don't go to sleep at 8 o'clock. I go to sleep at like 12 or 1. I sit there and I watch movies on my phone. Next time we should talk about like binge watch series because I'm watching a couple of good ones.
Me too.
Yeah.
If I actually finish them. I am horrible at watching TV. I'll have the whole intention of watching TV, but then I'll go do something else.
That's why when I go to bed at 8 o'clock, so that way my 6-year-old will go to bed. That's the excuse I'm using. That's when I binge watch everything. Otherwise, I don't watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh my God, Dawn worked 80 hours last week. Right. She is making bank. You better be making bank, Dawn. Otherwise, it's totally not worth it.
As long as you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, then it's worth it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll sign off and we will talk to you guys all again soon. Thanks for joining us. I hope you had a little bit of fun.
I hope so.
We had fun. Angry face. Why? Somebody's angry.
Angry face.
I don't know why. I always seem to offend somebody. I don't know. I could be like the nicest person in the world and I'll still get hate. But I'm sorry I offended her. I didn't mean to.
All right. Well, I hope all of you guys had fun. We had fun.
Yes. And we're still sober.
Yeah, we are.
this time. Maybe next time.
Are you guys sober?
All right. Have a good week. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Stay there.